Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day so far wherever you are watching from. It is currently Monday and it is a very rainy Monday, let me tell you. It is like freezing cold in New Zealand and really rainy, which it's supposed to currently be summer, so I don't know what's going on. But as you can see outside, it's like pouring with rain, and it is the week that is between Christmas and New Year's. And I know it's a really random week to vlog because most people are like chilling and doing not that much on this week, and honestly I wish that was me, but I am very lucky and I have 2 gigs this week, so I thought it would be a great week to bring you guys along and kind of see a little behind the scenes of the life of a dancer in a multiple show week. So the past 2 weeks, as you would know from the previous vlog, I have been so sick, like genuinely so sick. I don't know what I picked up from my clients, my kids, or whoever it was. My kids isn't my students. But I am feeling so sick and I still have a lingering cough and I feel like my body's not 100% better, but I have been off the gym pretty much for the last 2 weeks. The first week that I was sick, I took the entire week off the gym. The second week, I went in twice and I just felt worse, so I cut it off. And this week I'm like chomping at the bit to like get back into it. So I am at the gym today. I'm training at like a different gym than usual in Anytime Fitness. I'm gonna take today easy because my HRV has been like consistently low over the past like 2.5 weeks, and so has my recovery in my Whoop. I've been getting like a recovery score of like yellow every single day, and my HRV has been like 46, which is not good. So clearly my body is like fighting something. I'm just like hoping to get better for my gigs for the remainder of the week, so that's the plan. Today's session is an upper body session, so I'm feeling really excited. I'm finally allowed to do pull-ups again, guys. So if you don't already know, my goal was to do pull-ups at the start of this year. I achieved it and then I injured my neck. Well, my neck injury got too bad, and now I've finally been given the all clear by my physio to start training them again, so I'm so excited. The weather outside is literally like psychotic. I don't know if New Zealand has like some sort of cyclone or something happening, but like, let me show you. Oh gosh. Anyway guys, I'm just cooking lunch now. We don't really have that much in the cupboard because my family are currently away, so it's mostly just me at home, but I'm making do with what we got. So I'm making like a Parmesan cheese and mushroom pasta with chicken, which I'm really excited for because I am like starving. I need lots of carbs and protein right now. But I wanted to show you guys first my pavlova wreath that I made. Okay, so on Christmas Day, I made a pavlova wreath and it turned out really well. And we had leftover eggs, only enough to make like half. So I made a little mini one and it's so cute. Look, oh my gosh, so cute. My family ate the one that I made on Christmas Day within like the day of Christmas, so I thought I'd make another one as a little surprise for them. Okay guys, I just got finished prepping the meal. You will never guess what happened. Okay, let me show you first of all. Let me show you. Okay, I prepped my chicken, I prepped my cheese and veg, I prepped my pasta, and guess what happened? The power went off. I can't. Look, the stove won't, this normally turns red. It won't turn on. Okay, so the power did go out and I ended up having to make this pasta. It's not perfect because the power went out, but I made it on this camp cooker that we have with a gas bottle. It was kind of a mission, but we made it. This is creamy mushroom, parmesan, and chicken pasta. Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. You know, last night was actually crazy. Basically, I finished prepping everything, cooked the pasta, seasoned the chicken, the pan heated up, was just about to put it on, and the power cut. So as you could see, I had to cook everything on the camp cooker. So rogue, so rogue. It's summer in New Zealand. We are supposed to be having beautiful, hot, tropical weather. And this pretty much sums up New Zealand for you. Like one day, it is storming and crazy winds and pouring with rain and the power cuts out. And then the next day, it's literally super sunny and nice outside. Hello? What do you mean? So yeah, anyway, the power came on at about midnight. I'm a really sensitive sleeper, so I only woke up and noticed because the numbers on my alarm clock lit up. Today I woke up, checked my Whoop app. I got 9 hours and 7 minutes of sleep because I really made sure to prioritize my nighttime routine, and because we had no power, my laptop was dead. My phone was about to die, so I had limited battery. I had no internet, and I pretty much couldn't have the lights on, so my lights were dim all day, and then I lit a few candles. But it was a good thing because it meant that I got a really good sleep. So I actually was so onto it last night. I did some journaling, I did some gratitude journaling, I did some breath work before bed, I did 2 different rounds of mobility, I did some foam rolling, and then I tried something new, which is called PMR, Progressive Muscle Relaxation. And I tried it because I read a study yesterday on the use of progressive muscle relaxation for dancers, and it's been shown to reduce anxiety and help with insomnia and be able to sleep better, which has led to better performance. So I wanted to try it and I loved it. I fell asleep straight after. So I just searched up progressive muscle relaxation on Spotify and just clicked the first one that came up, and it was only 5 minutes and I was asleep. Anyway, the plan for today has changed because today was supposed to be a leg session. However, I have woken up sore throat, sore ears, still a bit of a tickle in my throat, and I've been sick for 2 weeks now, which is really not good at all. So, and my Whoop recovery is 41, which is lower than yesterday, and I thought that having a good sleep would bump it up. Today, I'm just gonna be smart, you know, push my ego aside and make sure that I'm recovered for tomorrow, because tomorrow's gonna be a big night. And I'm gonna swap my leg session for a gentle walk. I'm trying to keep my strain below 8 today, which is what my Whoop said is needed in order to boost my HRV, which is also extremely low at the moment, has been over the past month. And also to improve my recovery score and get back in the green. That is my goal, okay? Get the recovery back in the green. But I know that after tomorrow night's big night, I'm definitely not gonna be in green. So we're gonna look after the body today. Guys, please don't mind the rest of the background. Our power was out all of yesterday. So because we're on tank water, because my parents live on a farm, because we're on tank water here, anytime the power goes out, we have no water. Most people, if the power goes out, you have water, but it's just cold. Not us. We get no water. I am really trying to focus on hydrating and fueling my body today because I feel so sick still. So I'm putting in these electrolytes by Musashi into this Wicked cup that Ben got me for when we went to Wicked. I love it. It's great. I love drinking through a straw because if I drink through a straw, I drink way more water. So I've just been putting my electrolytes in here because I find that it's really hard to wash my Frank Green, and if I put electrolytes in my Frank Green, it goes moldy and then I can never get it out. Okay, we have literally no food for breakfast at all. All of the food in the fridge, which there's basically nothing, but all of the food in the fridge has gone off because it was about 12 hours before the power came back on. So I'm gonna eat this little oat bar. I'm gonna specify this is not gonna be my only breakfast. We're gonna find some breakfast on the way, okay? This is the outfit. Shorts and crop are from LSKD, of course, my fave. And then this long sleeve top is from PE Nation. This long sleeve top is honestly the best thing ever. I'm actually obsessed. It just sits like so nicely on the body and the fabric's so like comfy. Okay guys, there's been a change of plans. We're not going up to the batch. I just, in case you can't tell, I have been crying. It's just been a bit of a rough morning and I just wanted to share this because I feel like I just want to share a highlight reel because that's like so unrealistic. And I've seen a few athletes open up about their journey and be raw and emotional, and it made me feel less alone for when I'm feeling like this. I went to the petrol station to fill up my tank for fuel. Long story short, I had a panic attack, and this panic attack was triggered by something that someone said to me. Oh my god. I don't want to come across as being dramatic. I know I'm not being dramatic. This past year has been the past few years have been so hard. In ways I wasn't expecting. I've just been going on a massive journey with my mental health, and behind the scenes there's so many things that you don't see. Like when I first moved back to New Zealand, after living in Australia, I started experiencing PTSD symptoms and I would constantly be having nightmares and I couldn't sleep. Over the past few years they've gotten a lot better through my wonderful supportive boyfriend and learning a lot of tools to kind of like help calm down my nervous system. But it's just been like a really hard journey, and some days I feel fine and then some days I feel like really stressed all the time. Today, yeah, someone said something to me and I just kind of like started to spiral pretty much. I am someone who puts very high expectations on myself because I have big dreams, and I think that everyone should have big dreams, and I think that everyone can achieve their big dreams, and you should dream as big as you possibly can and strive for like the highest dream that you can ever think of. Because honestly, if Brent Street and full-time in Australia taught me one thing, it's that like your wildest dream that you think is impossible is actually so possible, and you should dream even bigger than that. With that said, like I've just been finding it really hard because like I'm 22 now, and I guess when I was younger and the economy was different, I thought I'd be like 22, 23, moved out of home, you know, like buying my own apartment and things with like my partner. But I feel like the economy is just like, in New Zealand, the economy is really bad. I just put so much pressure on myself and I feel like I'm not doing enough. I'm not like succeeding fast enough, and I feel like I'm falling behind in the dance industry, and I know that's like not necessarily the truth because I'm booking gigs in New Zealand, more work than I did in Australia actually. I've part of an amazing dance team now for the Breakers. I just feel like so often my self-worth is tied to my performance in my sport or in dance. And because I'm not like training in dance as regularly and I'm not getting that constant feedback, but also just because like the economy is in such a weird place that like most of my energy and effort is into going into work, that I just like put so much pressure on myself. This is not how I wanted my morning to go. I was hoping to have like a nice walk and just like be out in the sunshine, and now I feel like I'm just like crying in my car. But if you are out there and you're feeling like your self-worth is tied to your sport, no matter what sport it may be, or your profession even, remember there's so much more to life than that. For example, like this year has been one of my most successful years in terms of business. I started my own personal training business, and that's been really successful, and then gained a boyfriend. So I've actually been able to put time and energy into going on dates and spending time with him, which has been like really nice, where it's like 3 years ago, I would have not had time for any of that at all. Resting, calming down my nervous system, my mental health. So there's like different areas that I've improved on this year alongside my dancing, because my dancing is still, like my dance career is still improving, but sometimes I just get like so in my head and I put so much pressure on myself, and I know that myself and a lot of my friends who like, I know a lot of you young dancers would look up to them, feel the same. And I just want to share because I want you to feel like you're not alone. My mental health coach has kind of been talking about, well, slash I've been talking about this with my boyfriend actually. I like to think about having like your bad cop and your good cop, okay? Like bad cop is like kind of like a really harsh trainer, you know, like putting lots of strain and pressure on you all the time, which is good. You do need that. You do need a push sometimes. But if all you hear is the voice of the bad cop or the really harsh like trainer or coach in your head, then of course you're going to feel awful about yourself. You're never going to feel good enough. Basically, you're probably going to give up because it's unrealistic, it's too harsh, right? So then you need like the good cop or like the kind, nurturing coach as well. And that coach is there to say like, you know what, like you're not feeling 100% today, let's like reduce the intensity. Or you know what, good on you for like waking up and taking your creatine this morning. You know, positive reinforcement, positive feedback. That coach is a little bit more gentle. And if you only had that coach, you might not make progress as well. You know, if your coach is too nice, you're probably gonna be a little bit relaxed. But you do need a mix of both, and I feel like I've been living so much in this zone with the bad cop and slash like the really harsh coach, and I haven't been giving myself that kind of like good nurturing coach feedback. So as much as possible, I'm like trying to really work on giving myself that good feedback, being kinder to myself, and knowing like I've actually put in so much work this year and I've made success in other areas of my life alongside dancing, and that is a massive success in itself. I've been like super consistent with my YouTube posting this year, which has been a massive goal of mine. So yeah, if you feel like, if you ever get into a space like me just then where you feel like really down on yourself and everything feels like it's falling apart, just remember, are you living in like and only letting in that harsh coach or the bad cop into your head, or are you also making space for that more compassionate, kind coach as well? I think my new plan, my day has kind of been thrown off, but my new plan is I'm gonna just take myself on a little solo date. I think I used to do this all the time when I was living in Sydney alone, and you know, I was struggling to make new friends and trying to find new connections, and I didn't necessarily have a friend group yet, but I had lots of different people, but they all had their own busy lives outside of full time. So I just like would take myself on solo dates. And I used to go and get fishbowl and just go sit at Coogee Beach, or I would like go try a new cafe. Fishbowl was my favorite solo date. Or I would go to Cali Press. I love Cali Press, it's so good. Cali Press on a little self date, or I take myself to the shops, or I'd like take myself to get my nails done. So I think we're gonna go get a matcha and some breakfast. You guys, literally nothing is going to plan today. I don't know why I didn't check that Izzy's, where I was gonna go and get my matcha to cheer me up, was shut, but I didn't check, and they are shut. They're probably shut because of Christmas and New Year break, but today is like not my day. On a positive note, guys, it's 23 degrees outside, which is actually hot in New Zealand. I know, I want it to be 30-degree heat, but oh well. And the sun's out, so that's good. I'm driving down to Hamilton now, and normally it takes like an hour and a half, hour 45, sometimes 2 hours from my house. However, there's been a crash and they closed the motorway. Oh my God, it's taking me 3 hours to get there. So I was like, I'll leave it 2. That gives me an extra half an hour to get to the hotel just in case like traffic's bad. No. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get there till 5 p.m. I still have to do my hair and my makeup. I know I'm gonna have enough time because I'm gonna have like an hour, hour and a half-ish to do my hair and my makeup, but that's like really not enough time. Like I need like 2 hours, especially because the hair look that I'm doing is like this massive like poofed up at the back, which requires a lot of teasing, and then I have to curl my hair on top of that. So like I'm stressing. Yeah, honestly, I'm so stressed right now, you guys. Like I am someone who likes to be really organized, really onto it, always arriving early, and like this is not going to plan at all, and it is causing me a lot of stress. I also picked up a Musashi on the way through and another one for tonight because I know that I'm gonna get really tired. Every single time I look at my phone, it just looks like it's getting worse and worse. So I'm kind of panicking. Okay guys, I am officially extremely stressed. Like I actually want to cry. That's how stressed I am because, I mean, I'm not the only one in this boat, but it's just like really bad timing. Like everyone's obviously dealing with this right now, and I'm sure that like, I know the other dancers are stuck in traffic as well, and probably other entertainment will be, but like I have been standstill for about 40 minutes to an hour since I last updated you, and I have not moved in the past 40 minutes. Oh, I'm so stressed. Update guys, this is my arrival time, ETA, and that's like only parking, so by the time I get to my hotel it'll be like after 6. Guys, look at my ETA. I'm actually gonna the worst part of all this is that I am busting to pee, and I have been for the past hour, and I don't know how much longer I can hold out, and it's another 2 hours before I get there, and I'm already running late. But I'm gonna have to find a stop to pee on the way, but the next bathroom is not for another hour drive. I swear this should be like a form of torture, because like when you need to pee and you start like stress sweating because you really need to pee, but I can't do anything because I can't lose my spot. Honestly guys, I really wanted this vlog to be like uplifting, happy vibes, and I'm really stressing, but sometimes this is part of the job, so I'm just gonna show you guys how I kind of navigate that and how we make it work. As you can see, I'm feeling really sick. I've got sharp ear pain in my ear right now, and I just keep coughing. I don't know why. It's 5:13, my new ETA is 7:15. I was supposed to be there by 6 p.m. Woo! I've been sitting in traffic needing to pee for the past 2 hours, and now I really need to pee. Okay guys, I just made it to the hotel room, and oh my God, it took me in the end 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours to get here, which normally takes an hour and a half, which is absolutely crazy. I feel so drained. We were supposed to start, like call time at 7, start at 8, and it's 7:46 now. So we're having to like push everything back, which is fine. So I need to do my hair and makeup as fast as I possibly can right now. But before I do that, I just need a bit of a sec to decompress. So I thought, let's do a room tour. Okay, it's bloody gorgeous. Oh, wardrobe space, mirror. What's in the bathroom? This is where I'm gonna do my makeup. Hello. This is really nice. Like Sky City have really looked after us dancers, which is amazing. And then the shower. And then this is the bed. It looks beautiful. Study area. Couch. Little kitchenette vibe. And then this is what I'm so excited for tomorrow morning, guys. I get to order whatever food I want to the room. That's everything. I'm gonna start on my hair and makeup. I'm still really stressed. I feel really drained, but I'm very excited and very grateful for this opportunity. Yes. We just finished outfit number 1, which is like the disco vibe. We ended up starting at like 8:30, which is pretty good. It was a push. The girls are taking pickies. Woo! How you feeling?
I'm feeling so hype. I'm so ready for 2026 in a couple hours. Yeah.
Next, we're in our disco ball outfits, which I'm most excited for.
Stay tuned for that because that's going to be a epic one.
A hot one. Benjamin's here. Basically, it was like touch and go, but it was a massive night. We did like 2 hours, I want to say, in our first look, and then we did 3 dance sets in the disco ball heads. It was so hot. Every time I took off the disco ball head, I was like tripping. We're back in the hotel room. It is, what's the time?
1:44
a.m. Happy 2026! Whoa! We celebrated, obviously, like dancing, but I was kind of like working. So this is my celebration. I've always wanted to order room service, and we ordered a chocolate mud cake with gluten and dairy.
Oh yes. And she's gonna wake up.
I'm gonna gas him out.
In the middle of the night and go, my stomach's so sore. That mud cake and ice cream was such a bad idea.
Guys, and we're watching the wonders of the solar system. I don't know, we're trying to find something to find on TV. Shall we do a taste test of this mud cake?
So my head and goes, I knew she would.
You know what? That is the best cake I've ever had.
Is this a good idea? No. Is she going to enjoy it? Yes.
He loves me anyway. Any last words for 2026?
Well, 2026 just started. Wouldn't it be last
Any
words
last
for
words for
2025?
2025?
Goodbye, good riddance.
2025, you were the year that I did not want, but I needed. What was your best part of 2025?
All the time I got to spend with you.
The best part of 2025 was obviously asking me to be your girlfriend and having a girlfriend. Obviously. Obviously.
Obviously.
Good morning, guys. Happy 2026. It is January 1st, and it is a Thursday, and I am overtired, okay? That's why we have American Ashley.
Bitch, that's first month.
No, I have to go message my family group. I'm so tired, but I'm really overtired, so I have a lot of energy, but I think it's gonna crash within like 2 hours. Last night I went to bed at like 2:30 a.m. Ben fell asleep at 2. I was still wired. It's because I had some caffeine for the gig to try and keep myself awake, but we have an exciting day planned. We have like breakfast completely covered, so we're gonna go down to the breakfast buffet now, which I'm really excited for. But I want to show you guys my Whoop because this is officially the worst metrics I've ever had, and I feel like it describes me right now. 8% recovery score. That is the lowest recovery score I've ever had. Sleep score, 31%. 3 hours and 19 minutes of sleep. Also the worst I've got in a very, very, very long time. I fell asleep 2:30, 8 a.m. and then Ben's freaking alarm went off at 6 a.m. I am such a sensitive sleeper that if I'm up, I'm up. In case you can't already hear, like I'm still really sick. I think it's like getting worse, not better. Woke up with a sore throat, headache, ear pain. My resting heart rate is at 74 BPM. My HRV is the lowest it's ever been, which is 28, and my skin temperature is elevated. My body is really not feeling good because I was stuck in traffic for 5.5 hours yesterday and then had to dance like the whole night, so it makes a lot of sense, and I was already like low recovery to begin with, but I just hope that I can like boost my recovery up before my Breakers game on Sunday, because that's gonna be a bit of a mission. And then I have a trip to Palmerston North next week to teach a workshop, so I just need to like get my health in order before I can go over. Any final words of wisdom?
Get more sleep.
This is the falafel lumi salad. It looks absolutely bomb, and we are starving. Garlic bread. This is trio platter something. We just came back from dinner. We spontaneously went out for dinner at a place called The Beekeepers, but I wanted to show you, we got a dessert from the dairy, which a dairy is like a servo, a service station is what they call like a servo in Australia, or I don't know what Americans call it.
7-Eleven.
A 7-Eleven, except it's not a 7-Eleven, it's a dairy, okay? I found, guys.
Excuse me. I found
Sorry.
one of her favourite things.
Ben
Continue.
found a Dubai chocolate frozen dessert bar. Look at that. It looks like it's got like pistachio filling in here and then chocolate around the outside and chocolate on the inside. So we're about to find out if it's good or not.
I got a cup of tea, passion fruit and honey. Is one of my
Guys,
favourites.
I feel like it's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We watched the Wonka movie, the new one with Timothée Chalamet in it the other night. And the skull wrapping reminds me of like the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory golden tickets. Okay. It's so pretty.
She's hard.
Oh my god.
Aha!
Look at it.
Magic touch.
There's so much like pistachio filling in it. If you watch the vlog, the Sydney vlog, I think it was the second one, you'll have to go back, where we tried Dubai chocolate because they didn't sell it in New Zealand yet. And it was awful for 20 bucks.
It wasn't awful, but it just wasn't a Dubai.
It wasn't a Dubai chocolate bar. Look how much is in there. I've had so many sweet treats, but I'd rather be enjoying my Christmas and New Year because literally all the rest of the time I'm locked in. So I'd rather be enjoying my holiday. But now I can enjoy a little sweet treat with my boyfriend and not feel guilty and know that I'm still gonna stick to my nutrition and my training on top of that. So it doesn't matter. So if you're someone who feels guilty for having a sweet treat and you're someone who's like regularly training in the gym and eating whole foods, it's okay. It's okay as a once-off little sweet treat. Hey vlog! Hey guys!
Oh my gosh.
Hey! We're back at it.
It's giving summer bikini top.
Yeah, look at summer out there in the rain.
Giving summer. I'm giving this weather.
I'm giving sweat.
Welcome to NZ summer, guys. This is, I don't know if you can see, but it's pouring outside.
Ew. Gross. Okay guys, I just got home from training. Today was an absolutely massive training day, and sometimes I feel like I just like gaslight myself into the fact that I'm tired and I'm like I shouldn't be tired, but I make sense that I am tired. My strain today is the highest. I think I've had it in a very long time, 18.5. My upper body session, which was a deloaded session, so I halved all of my weights because I am sick still. It was 11.7 strain, which is crazy because that's like higher than my normal upper body session is with a lot of weight. My choreography session was a strain of 7.5, and that was just under an hour. And then my 2-hour rehearsal this afternoon was 16.3. So overall, it's been a massive training day. So what is really important when you have massive training days is fueling properly and make sure that you refuel afterwards. So I've got my electrolytes in here. They are the watermelon flavor by Musashi that I'm sipping on to rehydrate myself because I feel very dehydrated. And for dinner, I have these sesame noodles with chicken and edamame that I meal prepped. I just found this recipe online actually, and it's really, really, really good. Protein, carbohydrates, and then some micronutrients from the edamame beans. Hey guys, it is 8 p.m. I'm getting ready for bed, and it is time to do the thing that I have been procrastinating doing for the past week. It's January 3rd. My Christmas tree is still up, and it's time to let her go. I don't know, I just find this like so sad because it means like you don't get to put it up till next year. Christmas season's over. It's going back into like hustling, work. I just find it so sad putting the Christmas tree away. Let's just like turn her on one more time. She's so pretty. I'm gonna miss her. Until next year, hopefully next year, my Christmas tree will be in my apartment in Australia. That's the goal. Let's start with the baubles. So as you can see, I have a lot of red ones in here, but this year I went with like a white, gold and silver theme because I thought it was like really wintry and cutesy. And little did I know that it would match the wintry summer that we've had in New Zealand. It has been a thunderstorm for the past like week and a bit, and I'm not happy about it because I love the summer. I love like hot Aussie weather, like 35-degree heat. I was thriving in like 35-degree heat. It was beautiful. But I hate the winter, I hate the rain, I hate the cold. So, you know, just another reason for me to go and move over to Australia really as soon as I can. Good morning guys, happy Sunday, aka happy game day. I am so excited for today. I had like 10 hours of sleep last night, so I'm feeling amazing. Still feeling the sickness, as you can probably hear, but I am so excited for this evening. So today I'm going to show you guys how I get ready and prepare for a game. I woke up so sore from yesterday's rehearsal. My body's just not recovering as quick because I've had like few weeks off with Christmas, but also B, because I'm sick. So I've got a sore neck, sore back, sore glutes, sore feet. It's just the bod's feeling really sore, and then obviously from the upper body workout yesterday. So I'm gonna do some foam rolling and things as well before I get ready. But first, we've got hydration. Having electrolytes to wake up because your body's actually really dehydrated over the night, and then creatine with it. And then having a big breakfast to fuel my massive day today. All right, time to zip up the suitcase. Ooh. Woo! Okay guys, fit check. We have to wear these to every court rehearsal. So these are pants by Clinique. And they are a sponsor of the Breaker Girls, so thank you very much, Clinique. And then also crop top by Clinique as well. I've got my little game day pass here. Hair and makeup is already done. I tried out a new, I tried out a new thing for my makeup today, and I put setting spray in between every single step of my makeup routine. I was like binge watching the American Cheerleaders Get Ready With Me's on TikTok, looking for kind of some hacks on how not to make my makeup drip off because it is so hot in there. There's like barely any aircon, and we're like sweating in a stadium with thousands of people, so your makeup just pretty much drips off your face within the court rehearsal. So I tried to implement some of their tips by setting my makeup in between every step, and I'm gonna see how that holds today. And then with hair today, I'm not even brushing out my curls because my hair is naturally straight with any sort of humidity, and if you know, New Zealand is very humid, my hair just goes flat. So I'm like gonna hairspray these for the gods and just let them be, because they're gonna come out and like separate as I dance anyway, but I need them to stay put. Anyway, I have court rehearsal first and it is at 1 p.m. It's now 12, so we're gonna head off just so we're super early. I always take my little pink suitcase with me to every court rehearsal because honestly guys, it is so much easier to transport this small suitcase which carries a lot of stuff in here than it is to like lug around like my big LSKD bag. And I just think it's really cute and professional as well, rather than me just like carrying a ginormous bag. Just finished the game and I drove to get some food on the way home. I got some Zambrero, which is like a healthy Mexican takeaway, and I got a massive bowl because I am actually like starving with, look at this, oh, pork, rice, veg, guacamole, some cheese in there as well, protein, carbs, healthy fats and vegetables, because my lunch was just like a tiny little sandwich, which is what we have for the games, but I didn't think to pack any dinner as well because we were there from like 1 p.m. all the way until 7 p.m. so it's a really long afternoon and we're pretty much dancing the entire time apart from like a few hours in the middle to get ready. But it was a really good game. Unfortunately the Breakers lost but they put up a really good fight, so it was really fun. But anyway guys, I want to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching if you watched all the way to the end. If you aren't already, please make sure you are subscribed down below because this YouTube family is growing, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on my new videos. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like because it really helps support my channel, and otherwise I'll see you guys in the next video. Mwah!